It's been 60 years since Ghana took the bold step of replacing the British pound with the new Ghana Cedi in the year 1965. During that time, Ghana felt like we need economic freedom from the British colonial rule, and that was a bold step that everybody welcomed to make sure our cedi, our currency, was going to have a strong statement within the African populace at that time. But there are a lot of turns and twists when it comes to our Ghanaian cedis, from the redenominations to a whole lot of epic seasons that we had in our country. Now let's dive into the story of the cedi, how it started, how it changed, and what the future means for every Ghanaian. So after the cedi was officially introduced to replace the British pound in the year 1965, Ghana became actually a very strong economic state. The cedi derived its name from the account word Cedi, which the olden days was used as a form of trade and as a form of payment during those times. So the cedi itself is our own cedi. It's a testament of what we are as a country. But Ghana has come a very long way to achieve the freedom, the economic freedom we have today. So after the cedis was introduced, it had the image of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah on all the currencies. Somebody will ask, why the image of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah? Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was the pioneer behind our independence. He was the leading figure when it comes to the fight against independence from the British colonial rule. Now let's dive into how the cedis have actually been changing faces after the Kwame Nkrumah school. One significant thing that we had was in the year 2007 when the cedis was actually redenominated because of its currency losing value. Now somebody will ask, how was the cedi able to lose value? People going to market will have to carry a lot of money, because if you have like 10,000 Ghana cedis, then was no money. 10,000 Ghana cedis was like what we have today, 1 Ghana cedis. But imagine somebody carrying 10,000 Ghana cedis, plenty of it to go and buy something in the market today. Imagine the amount of money the person has to take to the market. Now the cedi has become a symbol for Ghana, not only a currency. What happened after the redenomination was what we term as actually giving the cedis a strength again. So during the era of former President Kufuor, Ghana was able to redominate our currency to give it that strong face in the system, in the international system. And that actually changed the face of what we have today. The currency has actually been having a whole lot of back and forth when it comes to the strength of it in the international system. From the year 2016 to 2023, we faced a whole lot of backlashes because of how the currency was able to relate with other currencies in the international system, especially the dollar, the pounds, and the euros. But today, Ghanaians are happy because we have a strong currency, but not a stable currency. What we are talking about when it comes to the Ghana cedi being able to be relevant within the international system for 60 years, we take pride in it, because it's not only about the cedi, it's not only about the note, but it's about what we are as a country. The symbol itself, the maintaining of history, is different when it comes to other African countries. Other African countries still use what we say the colonial masterpiece of their currencies. They still use that. We don't use that again. We've maintained our currency, we've maintained our history throughout history. Although Nkrumah was overthrown, what only changed was the face, but the currency still maintained. Now let's look at the African continent. First, even how to handle the Ghana cedis. That's somebody you have to be very, very careful how to handle the cedis. But today, people just can fold the cedis and all that. And looking at celebrating the 60 years of the Ghana cedis as part of the whole plan of actually educating people of the Ghana cedis, there's a side aspect of it where they are going to educate the student, the youth, even the general public of how to handle our cedis. Because one thing we've not realized it, the more we dirty our currency, it devalues it, because we don't actually add values to it. And that's how people don't feel like even going to deposit cedis in their bank account. And that's one thing we have to take very careful about. Now let's talk about currencies and financial institutions. The Ghana cedis has maintained a whole lot of infrastructure development, and it has also improved on how our domestically we're able to run a whole lot of institutions in the country. The financial institution that we had in our country from the year 1965 till date, we've seen the Ghanaian local business sectors and we've seen the international business sectors all always obey the Ghana cedis instructions. because when we want to operate within our country, we have to operate with the cedis. Now, with the norm of we have to buy and sell everything with cedis, not the foreign currency, it makes even international banks or institutions try to obey and respect our currency, and that's something we as Ghanaians have to be so proud of. So guys, the Ghana cedis have come far, and we are proud to witness the 60th anniversary, which happens today. And this is your boy Majid Eldeengh. If it is your first time watching me, kindly click on the subscribe button and turn on post notification. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at eldeengh_.